2:14 a.m.
Yeah. So you are actually okay. So I'm around two something here, 2:14. So are we 1 hour difference? Is that what it is? I guess. So
I
it's
think
not that
so.
bad. It's not that bad for you and I. It's pretty good. So we're going to play the old pitcher game here, which is the new pitcher game, which is just a pitcher game, which I've been doing everywhere. What is there anything you don't want to talk about? You know,
Uh,
is anything out of bounds? Basically,
uh, just not controversial stuff.
not. Yeah. Okay, we'll start with this. Do you know who that is? Can you
Yes, your little
see?
sweet pea. Yeah.
Yeah, she was really sick today. So she was 1 years old. Do you see the glue? See the
Mm-hmm.
glue? She's not much bigger than the glue.
Is that
You
the one you
see?
were caught cuddling earlier?
Yeah. So she was about a third the size. So she weighed about a pound and a half to 2 pounds here. See the dog biscuit is one of those little ones. Look how big it is. Do you see the little receipt here? She's a little bigger than the receipt.
Oh.
Yeah, so she's having a rough time. Do you know Sally? Hello, Sally. How are you this morning? Good to see you. Good to be seen here. We're gonna bring. Let's do this. Let's see how this goes today.
Chicago, Sally. You from Illinois too?
So we're very glad to have you here. Um, yes, that's what she says. Yes. Do you have a router? Like, do you have all that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I have Comcast, so I pay $9.99 a month for internet.
No way. But if
Yep.
you had a computer, like let's say someone sent you a computer, let's say someone sent you a computer that was newer. Yeah, that would work, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, probably.
Okay.
My computer's so old. My laptop is 2011.
Okay. Well, there's your problem right there. It's just the processor. Um, are you able to see? Oh, we got Chris here too. Hi, Chris. Let's get Chris up. Do you know Chris, right?
Yeah, yeah, I know them. They're awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
I paid $9.99 a month for Comcast. They said because I live in subsidized housing, and so
Yes.
they help out with people who have disabilities and stuff. So
Well, you can't beat that. Is that unlimited too?
it's 50 however you it
Gigs?
goes, yeah, 50.
Yeah.
So it's called Internet Essentials. So if you look it up, yeah, I think
Hey,
it's
Chris.
across
Chris, I think I sent you an invite. Let's look here. I just
it's
did.
across the states or yeah, so look up at Internet Essentials, and
Mm-hmm.
if you qualify, you get like 3 months for free.
Perfect. So, do you think it's cool that a young kid has got a sign saying "End the lockdown"? How do you feel about that? Here's Chris. Chris, we're playing the pitcher game, and the
Okay.
pitcher game is we put up pictures right now. Can you see the pitcher game? Because I know you have your computer there, right?
Yes.
So you see "End the lockdown." So
Yes.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to put pictures up. Is you just tell me how you feel. We don't really go much farther than like a minute or 2 minutes. If it every once in a while, Desiree gets very upset and goes no, because I'll put she'll no, and or she'll just give me a filthy look, and I'm like okay. So what do you and anybody in the comments? What do you think of this sign right here? End the lockdown. How do you feel about that? Does anybody want to chew on that? For me, I don't like it. I don't like that they have a young kid doing that. For some reason, it bugs me. I don't know why. I can't even justify.
Well, the kid's is probably going along with mommy and daddy and what they said, not his own sort of impression of the world,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Um,
So
one of my friends, her daughter was having a hard time because she has a hard time communicating. So the mask affects her mouth.
Mhm.
Can't see her mouth. So she was freaking out that her child shouldn't have to wear a mask. And yeah, so I went out and I bought her one of the clear vinyl ones that you can see the mouth through.
Yeah, I have one of those. They don't work.
Yeah.
They I don't think any of them do. Okay. It's already getting ugly. Okay, here we go.
But yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah. I
Welcome
agree.
to the Ugly Michael broadcast in the morning here. How are you? Um,
Oh, honey, you haven't met that side of me yet.
Desiree, so can we go to the next one? Is that cool if we go to the next one? Everybody?
Yeah.
Good. I like the power of 3. Here we go. There you go. We are in this together. We are here on Happs. Yeah.
That makes me feel good.
Does it? How does that make you feel, Desiree? How does it make people feel in the comments? Bernie, how are you, Bernie? Good to see you. Grant's a great guy. Grant, do you want to play the picture game? I'm gonna invite Grant. Grant's a hoot. I don't know if he could stay structured enough to do the picture game. It'd be like trying to get Bannerman to do the picture game. Picture game. How the hell would I do the picture game?
He'll start singing.
Yeah. Desiree.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Of we are in this
It's-
together.
Yes.
It's wonderful. It shows that compassion for human beings.
Okay. All right. We're going to the next one. We got a theme going on here. Now, I'm going to explain this photo. I know Chris is going to understand this. This was in Toronto.
Yes.
This is when they were upset because they didn't have a job and they couldn't get a haircut. And you know that song? Get a real haircut and get a real job. Get it together like your big brother Bob. Yeah. Okay. So, Desiree, we'll start with you. What do you think of this? Anybody who's in the comments? We're just doing the picture game today.
Well, it was like the one day when you showed it, an owl was having a hard time. You know, a lot of people lost their jobs during this whole circumstance. So, you know,
Mhm.
it's really hard on everybody.
Okay, so you're coming from compassion. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now this is graffiti in Toronto. Again, we got a Toronto theme going on. I find this one kind of funny and weird, and very Toronto, to be honest. So I saw this. It's just a giant wall, and if you're on your TV. Oh, what did I do there? There you go. I'll get it right. Don't you worry. I'm getting old, Ed. I'm getting fuddly. There you go. So there you go. This is a giant, like 14-foot wall.
You can see the brickwork.
You can see the brickwork. You can see the clouds and stuff. So if you're on your TV, let's say later, you want to watch this, you end up on here, you want to hear your beautiful voice. Let's say your name is Desiree, and you're like, my God, I'm magnificent. I'm so wonderful. I want to hear my voice. You'd be able to see these images on your big screen and see every brick, right? So this to me always looked like a man pissing at the wall.
Oh no, I see it.
Do you see that? And he's even the way his arm is, and then the raven is like, "Yes, I'll protect you as you pee." I don't quite get it. So is anybody else seeing this, or am I just clearly?
I think of I think back to the late 70s, early 80s with the rock and roll kind of animation where everything is just in motion all the time. And
yeah, I think Bo has got the right title here. He said "Twinkle with the Bird" or "Twinkle with a Bird." I like that. I like that. What's that?
He might need
He said tinkle with a bird. Yeah.
Well, yes, Grant. You can play the picture game if you want. I'm going to invite you up. I think you can be sane enough to come and play this game for a bit. I've been going into other people's scopes and doing this when I'm bored. You can't call it scopes anymore.
No, they're casts. They're
What
broadcasts.
the heck? It's help me. I'm old.
Okay, I'm gonna take a stick-it note. I'm gonna write broadcast on it.
Yeah, put it on my forehead.
Yeah, stick it
Right on
your
my
forehead.
glasses. On my
So
glasses.
when you see in the camera, you'll be able to see it stuck to your forehead.
I have no. I'm serious. I'm having a really rough time with. I think I was affected by Periscope more than I admit because I use the lingo. I think so. For those that were in the Periscope world for all those years. Oh, I'm hearing some strange sounds in the background. Is that our Palladian overlords? What is that? Oh, it's Grant.
Oh,
It's
uh,
No, it's
Grant.
not Ashtar. No.
How are you, Grant? So, what's your interpretation? This is how it works. We put a piece of music up. We put some poetry. We put a man against the wall. We call it what was Tinkle with a bird? Bird with the tinkle.
no,
The raven.
no,
So,
that's right.
what is your interpretation of this?
Well, the light from within, obviously the bright light coming from his nether regions,
Mm-hmm.
and
His his nether
obviously,
regions. What did you just say?
obviously his urine is got gold.
Yeah,
Um,
but look at the clouds. The clouds are near the special.
nether regions. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. Good
ladies,
afternoon,
are
everyone.
we making you uncomfortable? Let's go to the next one. Okay, here we go. So, what does this stir up in you?
Classic. I miss car shows.
Do you?
This this is a prelude for the traffic for today. Just
Okay.
just like in Melbourne, the traffic here is horrendous,
Yes.
and it just proves that back in the olden days, nothing's changed.
So for all the women of the world, this is Grant. I didn't want
Oh,
you not to be able to see him, especially on your big screen, which is what I suggest. Grant, you're married though, right?
um,
Yes. Okay, he's married. And are you like a firefighter or something? I
yes.
Yes, he's a firefighter. He's an
No, no.
Aussie. No, you're not. Are we making it up as we go along? What do you? Huh? What? Why are you whispering? Requesting quiet.
Um,
Requesting quiet. Okay. All right.
um,
Enough of that.
um,
Okay. Do we just go to the next picture? Okay.
mhm,
Okay. Here we go.
oh,
What do you think of this?
it's complete. It's completely wrong.
Okay, and why?
Well, all we hear is 1.5 meters. It's not 2 meters. It's 1.5 meters.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yes, it's 3.5 feet to a meter.
De-
They,
uh,
they are
De-
really.
yeah.
They
Desiree,
go
what do you
well.
think? What do you think, Desiree?
Yeah, if I have to take a fart.
Okay, so okay, so I
And
I knew I'd get something out of that. Chris, what do you think?
and and what?
Very practical, very straightforward, very. To me, it's just like, okay, you're telling me that's nice. You give a damn, and it's all good. You know, it's one of those it's all good moments.
Walt says I'm on the sauce. Walt, I've invited you to come up and play the pitcher game. He's wondering what the hell we're doing, but you got to switch it up sometimes. Here we go. We're ready. Next image. There we go. There we
Wait.
go. Clearly,
Oh,
nobody liked that last one too much.
I was going to.
Who wants to read this? Should I read this? Do you want to read this, Chris? I like your voice.
Yes,
Chris,
please.
you
Yeah,
read it.
okay.
Oh,
Choose to listen more than you speak today. Listening is a wonderful skill to develop. Your relationships will flourish. Quote, shout MGB.
There you go. I wrote this as a reminder to shut up and stop bulldozing everybody. And you can see that I've gotten nowhere with it, but it was a great moment. It was brief.
Well, it was long enough to write it out.
It was yes. I formed a thought. Desiree, you know what I'm
oh,
like. Oh, Grant, you want to go?
what the
You
heck is
go,
in?
Grant. Go ahead.
Well, no, I was looking at Ronald's comment. What the heck is MGB? Of course, it's Michael. Um,
George
Middle name. Oh,
Bathurst.
yeah. Bathurst.
Or
Yes.
shout many great blessings. There you go. If you put that hashtag in Google, you'll get hundreds and hundreds of
Ah,
these
yes.
flowery sayings that will change your life or give
So
you a migraine. One or the other. That's why I'm here. Okay. Does anybody else want to chew on we should listen more? I think it's the greatest respect that I'm still working on.
Well, and there's a difference between listening and hearing too.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
I mean, you can easily hear someone, but that doesn't mean you're really listening to them.
Chew on that a bit. Explain that, because I could learn something.
Well, when you listen to something, you're actually focusing and making an effort. Right? You're actually taking it and putting it into something and understanding what it is and asking questions if you don't understand. Hearing is simply that noise. Yeah, that thing that comes out of someone's mouth and you really don't give a damn whether or
Mm.
not, whether or not it really has a place. And I started thinking like this years ago because, um, my sister would do things like, I hear you. And she'd quote back anything because she heard me, but she wouldn't act on it. She wouldn't develop it. She wouldn't move
I'm not
ahead.
laughing at you. I'm laughing here at Walt. He goes, listen more and pay attention to your viewers. Walt, behave. Sorry. Go ahead.
Why should he? But yeah, they're two very different types of words. So it's better to say listening because listening takes the effort and the work, and the
Hmm.
whereas hearing is just that noise, that background noise.
Anybody else want to chew on that as we go on to the next one? Any? No? Yes? No? Okay. We're snoozing. We're losing. Here we go. So, I really don't know how I feel about this one. I'm more confused than ever. In Canada, I think we talked about this in the last broadcast, and I think we've had maybe 11,000 people total vaccinated. We're not speedy at all. Where other countries are in the millions. So,
Hmm.
Desiree, I know this is touchy for you, but can you stay within the parameters of normacy, or are you going to
Yeah,
rant?
what is she holding?
It's a vaccine vial, and she's
Oh.
doing the needle. She's getting it ready for your arm. How does
Well,
everybody feel?
if you feel safe with getting the vaccine, that's
Hmm.
your parameters. That's on you. And if you don't, I mean, that's also on you for you to get sick or like if you feel safe or not. So I mean, it's all a um, how can I say it? It's all a personal experience.
Right.
So if you feel comfortable taking the shot, that's totally up to you. If you don't, then that's up to you too.
a champagne bottle.
In my
Yeah,
opinion.
and the whole personal experience. I'm very happy to hear Desiree say that because yeah, I've got a massive phobia when it comes to needles. Like just I'm looking at this image and there's a red background, which is already an aggressive color, and I have a phobia to needles, like a big phobia. It's not just a discomfort or a small fear.
Hmm.
We have to be careful with me around needles, even fake ones, because I'll freak out. So for me, that was just a combination of images that I don't care what's in that needle. Red was a bad background choice, and
Hmm.
it's a needle. So
So, Walt, you've had the opportunity to come up. We are here. Nobody caters to his crowd better than Walt does. Walt's on it like white to rice. He is so on it. Um, this is supposed to be a spiritual show, so I'm just going to read a little something to you. This is one of my favorite quotes of all time. I offer you peace. I offer you love. I offer you friendship. I see your beauty. I hear your need. I feel your feelings. My wisdom flows from the highest source. I salute that source in you. Let us work together for unity and love. And that was from Gandhi. So, how do you guys feel about that? Grant, you go first. I did that on purpose. Do you want to chew on it a bit more, Grant? It's a little flowery, I think, for him. Oh, he's pixelating.
Especially at this time of year. But yes, I haven't got a good.
Okay, Grant's having problems with his internet. Desiree, go ahead, please.
All I have to say is namaste, because I see light within you that is within me.
Okay. Chris, what do you think?
It has a very beautiful flow. You can actually feel it. You can literally feel it. It's like I kind of envisioned my hand being held and stroked. That nice, comforting little stroke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, that a little. Yeah, I'll do this one next. And here we go. Okay, so I live in Canada. I love Canada. I'm a big fan. We're so blessed. Chris and I live in Canada. I feel like won a lottery living in Canada, but we have not done well with COVID. We've been a mess. It seems incredibly disorganized. We are now in the third wave. We've got people who own restaurants writing notes on their windows saying, "We can't do this again. I'm losing my mind. I open, I close. I open, I close. I open." Like this long letter someone wrote on their restaurant, which has been there for 30 years, and it's heartbreaking. You can feel the desperation in them. It's like, please make your mind up. Like, because they keep putting thousands of dollars out to fix things, and then 3 weeks later they're shut down again for a month. So we're on this lockdown now for 4 weeks. We opened the patios for a while, which was wonderful, but nobody was doing distancing. Zero. The sound effects, by the way, are free. You pay absolutely nothing for those sound effects. They are free. Okay. Desiree, can you read this? Can you see it, first of all?
Okay. When we love freely with a heart that is open to change, we welcome new avenues to peace and unconditional love.
Yeah, it's really small on your screen. I won't make you do that again. Sorry, hon.
You're
Yeah.
good.
When you love freely with a heart that is open to change, we welcome new avenues to peace and unconditional love. Is that a true statement, Chris?
Well, open to change is a very important thing, and you do kind of have to love freely for yourself more than anything. Like, I mean, right now I'm going, I'm freshly into menopause, and I had to be surgery put in menopause, and I kind of wish I didn't put so many expectations on me just before that, because I think I would have been handling this better. And it has a lot to do with self-love, and you have to self-love, freely. You have to self-love without hesitation. You have to self-love without those restrictions, or you kind of lose yourself. And I've just spent 6 to 8 years hormonally being equivalent to a 7-month pregnant woman, with my body trying to grow a baby that didn't exist. So it was, I could have used a lot more love and been able to support that change.
Yes.
I'm doing better now, but.
Yeah. Hi, Ted. How are you? Good to see you here. Ted, we're playing the strange picture game, and what it does is it triggers people into different avenues of thought. It's like playing hot potato. It's very a unique experience. This is one of my favorite human beings on the earth coming up next here. right there. That is my granddaughter.
Aw.
This is many years ago. She's now 16, and I think she's maybe 9, 8 there. And she's just in the moment. And I've always loved this photo, because to me, she's living in the moment. And I highly recommend everyone living in this moment, no matter how crazy it is. Desiree, what do you think of
Mhm.
this photo?
It's so happy. It's childlike expression, just you know, being able to flow, being able to be a child, seeing that there's open waters, open possibilities of new life.
Mhm.
Okay. There we go. I'm doing stuff on the fly here. Chris, what do you think? What do you
I
think of the
think
photo?
the water as an endless possibility of future, and very much in a similar track as Desiree.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's looking down, so she hasn't
Yeah.
looked up yet. But it's that youth. Youth watch their feet because they're still learning.
Oh, that's
Adults
beautiful. Yeah.
don't care about their feet as much because they feel like they stop.
Yeah, children are very connected to the feet, especially babies. That's very observant. Army, I've invited you up if you want to come up. You're part of the guest list here. Army, it looks like Amy, but it's Army. She is so worth following. Please, everybody follow her. She's a wonderful teacher. She's very spiritual. I've known her now for about maybe a year. She's from Periscope. Dina, I'm so glad you're here. Dina, are you open to playing the picture game? If you want to, I'll invite you as well. I know there's people going, Michael, the cheese is falling off the cracker. What the hell are you doing? But I like this game. And it's my party, and I'll cry if I want to. Okay, there you go. So just to know that everybody's still here. There we are. Everybody wave. They are real people. I'm not doing voices. There you go. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? If I could actually be that developed in my characters. Okay.
Okay, Robin Williams.
Yes. Here is a dear friend of mine. I want to promote him. This is Anthony Gomes. He does not look like this anymore. Sorry, Anthony. Oh, we got Grant back, and we've got Army. I think I'm saying that right. And we'll see if her picture comes up. Hello. How are you?
Connecting.
Can you hear us? She's trying. Do you have your headphones on? Yeah, she's having a rough time. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna work out. She's yeah, that's too bad. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna start fading soon, so I'm gonna go one more, and then
One more, and then that's it.
bid you
Okay.
bid you farewell.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, it's late. It's a little crazy. All right. I'm gonna uninvite Army. There you go. Army, we tried. It's not gonna work. It's more disruptive than anything. This is Anthony Gomes. Anthony Gomes is a Canadian blues artist who now lives in Nashville. If you can, please check out his music. Oh, there she is again. She's trying. Okay. Can you hear us? No, she's... Yeah. Well, she's determined. I'll give her that. All right. If anybody has music that they want to have played, if anybody has products that they want to sell, just contact me. Okay, I'm going to put this one up. I want to see if anybody knows this person. All right. So this is the Guess Who This Is part of the show. Who is this? Does anybody know? And if you know, put your name, the name of the guest that you think it is. Does anybody know who this person is? Very successful. Okay. Does anybody want another clue? It's not Phil Collins. No. His big hit was bad to the bone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. So if you look that up, yeah.
you would
George
ask
Thorogood.
There we
Yes. And the Destroyers. Yes. Looks like Bruce. Okay. Yeah. He's quite a bit taller. Tom Jones. No. I love that. I don't know if they're being funny or that's good. That's good. I have a vast knowledge in music only because for many years I
go. Kid Rock.
Kid Rock for sure. Okay. Kid Rock. Yeah. It's really close, that one for sure. Here we go. I got another one. Who's this? Who's this? This should be fairly easy.
Hmm.
I'm thinking of people.
Now Desiree's distracting me wonderfully.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's correct. Dina D. Dina Cool Island Girl. All right. A lot of love in the comments here. You can just tell each other that you love each other right here if you want, instead of
Yeah, but then we'd
typing
have to
away.
interrupt you.
No, that would be okay. That would be okay. Yeah, get the love fest out here. In fact, let's do this. Let's do this. Here we go. Let's get all the love out now. There we go. Let's just talk it out.
Oh, let's just-
Okay. I love thee in
Okay.
so many ways. Start now.
My darling. My love for you cannot be compared
Yeah.
to anything.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Hello, are you there? She's trying to come up, but it's not having. Army, your signal's just not working, hon. I'm so sorry. Can you hear us?
That's Shakespearean English. Oh no, she wants Shakespearean English. That sounds something else altogether.
Yeah, it's pixelating. Yeah, she's across the world. I find if I go into hers, it's fine. But she's kind of there. You would probably have to go directly in your computer with. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing with Happs. Yet we're not completely seamless. We're good. We're really good. Like from all over the world, but it's only as good as your connection. Would you agree with that?
Mm-hmm. Connection, computer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how old is your device?
Yeah, I know she's got good equipment. Okay. So, who played Ray Charles in the movie Ray? Does anybody know that one?
No.
Famous actor. He did a phenomenal job. All right. Here's the tough one. If anybody knows this one, I'll be impressed. Okay. Anybody know who this is? Anybody?
Right.
Any ideas? No?
Not right off the bat. I see.
It's jazz.
He's got a trumpet in his hand.
Yeah, he's got a trumpet in his hand. Considered one of the madmen of jazz. I guess what happened back in the day was a friend of his went up and got smokes, and he took all of his equipment and sold it for drugs.
Ouch.
Ouch. Yeah, that's how Jamie Foxx is correct. Jamie Foxx is the correct, and he won a lot of awards for that role. That's a movie worth watching. But Ray Charles was an incredibly gifted businessman. One of the best, I would say, jazz legends of all time is Miles Davis, but he was not good with his money. He liked women, wine, and song, but you can't blame him for that. You guys want to welcome anybody in with the comments? Who wants to do that? You want to do that, Chris? Can you see them from there?
Sorry, the comments on the side?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what Bo's saying about turn off your shower.
Oh, that's what it sounded like. I get it.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what it sounded like. Okay.
I too enjoy women, music, and song. Ooh. Swinger, huh?
Keep it PG. Keep it PG. Keep it PG. Okay, here we go. So I said there would be some travel. Grant's trying to get back up as well. What does anybody think of this photo in the comments? Is this a place you'd like to travel to? I sure would.
God, yeah, breathtaking.
Isn't that breathtaking?
Is that a castle?
Desiree, that this is where your next house is going to be. We're working on it as we speak. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, too many people.
And Edward will be on the bottom here. You'll get him just guarding the with a BB gun or something. Please do not enter the castle.
No, a sailing ship. I want my own pirate ship.
I know you were built for that, right? You were.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's so you. Like anyone else, I would go, yeah, whatever. Yeah. But you, yes, I agree with that. 1000%. Okay. What do you think of this?
Yeah. Solid.
Does anybody know where this is and what it is? Does anybody know?
I think it's Greece, isn't it?
Vegas.
You're kidding me. Of course, it's like some building that is somewhere else in the world, right?
I love Bo. Yes, it's Vegas, and Chris Rock is there for sure. Yeah. Caesar's Palace. Yes, I can see that. Okay, Bo's being playful tonight for sure. I think it's breathtaking, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to uninvite some of these people here. It doesn't look like Eric's coming. Grant can't keep a connection. I still have you up here, Dina. Colin is definitely not coming. So we tried that. All right. And Bannerman is probably sleeping. Takara, am I saying that right? I've invited you. I don't know if you've noticed. She has such insanely nice energy. She's
ladies and gentlemen, I think
you're going to bed?
Well, yeah, I'm supposed to be up at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, so.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah.
I wish this one, here's one that everyone should know.
Okay.
Before we go. And I'm grateful you were here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being the light that you are. And I hope someday in the future we'll be able to have coffee together. I would love that. Yeah. That would be wonderful.
Is that Big Ben?
That is correct. I just wanted you two to have your love fest before she goes. Hug it out.
So much love, beautiful.
Yes, not since Moses came down the mountain has there been such a woman. Thank you.
Pat her on the head.
Yes. Do you guys need a tissue moment or private room? What? No, we're good.
I'm all for the private room as long as I've got my cats in there with me here.
Yes, absolutely. Did anybody just enter the room? I'm going to put this out here. I mean this wholeheartedly. Please pray for my cat. It's not a cat. It's a dog. Please pray for my alien. She's not an alien. She's been called a cat, a mouse, a ferret, everything but a dog. She weighs now 3 pounds. She weighed maybe there 1.5 pounds.
Wow.
I used to put her in my pocket, in my shirt. And people would go, that's not real. People used to try to steal her all the time. Yeah, I know, Army. You know what? The best thing to do is probably I'll go on your cast and we'll try it from there. This happens sometimes. The connection won't work. I'm so sorry. Mm-hmm. But it's our loss. It's not personal. The universe just didn't want it to happen today for some reason. Desiree, are you open to doing a quick reading for the whole collective, or would you want to do one for your beloved before she left?
I'll do one for the collective, and
Oh,
it'll
I
probably
thought she was going to
reflect on
go
what
screw
she.
the collective and only the beloved. That's what I thought she was going to say. I'm only here for Chris. That's it. That's it. So please pray, and I'm being serious, for healing waves for Zoe. That's the Zoster right there. And before I put her up, yeah, isn't that an amazing photo? Look at that.
That's gorgeous.
It is. It's beautiful. Thank you for everyone being here, and everybody that's on the replay. Please feel free to share. Do you remember the very first 45 or cassette you bought? Put that in. And did anybody ever own an 8-track? God, that was.
Yes.
Did you own an 8-track? Really?
Yes.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
and a reel-to-reel machine.
Well, that's cool. They are still mega cool. My dad still has a reel-to-reel from the 60s, which has recordings of me when I was like 3 trying to speak. I stuttered like crazy as a child, by the way.
My first album that I bought
Mm.
of my own money, not one that my father gave me, of my own money, was Styx Paradise Theater. With the laser etch on it, you know.
I'm not laughing at you. Bo's going F the collective and feet are gloomy. Okay, I don't know. Dina Cool says I had a great 45 collection. Does anybody even know what a 45 is? And does
A
anybody?
gun?
Yes, that is correct. A 45 though was a 45 RPM record that was the smaller kind,
Mhm.
and you could buy them for about $1,
Yes.
a buck to $2, and they were A side, B side, and they sounded great.
My first 45 would probably be Time Clock of the Heart by Culture Club.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that would be my first 45.
I once saw. I want to see if I can find the photo, but there's a photo once of the fan mail of Culture Club for, like, I think it was mostly just for Boy George, to be honest with you. And it was a room full of letters that they just threw in there. It would look like 30,000 letters. Like, that's how much he resonated, and with the culture at that time.
He is so back up on his game too now.
Is he? Can he still sing?
Oh yeah, and he experiments a lot more now than he used to back then. Like look at his Instagram. He's got a great Instagram.
Does he?
I'm really enjoying it.
So what was it about him for you that made you gravitate to that? Like, do you want to share it? Do you want to share it all?
Yeah, he knew who he was. He didn't stop to think about it. He didn't stop to question it. He knew who he was, and he was more than happy to sit in front of a camera and say, "Listen, I'm this and I'm that, and you're gonna love me or you're not." And he did it in such a delightful way that I found him extremely attractive.
But it was so brave back then. Like, that was like literally dodging bullets.
Well, and he also was my first kiss.
No way.
Yeah. Myself and 2 friends broke into the hotel, and because my father, being a member of the press, can find things out. And we got an autograph, and we talked for a little bit, and my friend said, "Oh, well, we're not going until you kiss us." And I was like, "No, I know, this is like my idol." And yeah, no, he's actually a pretty good kisser.
Awesome. That's
and he had no problems giving us each a kiss, and it was, we were running into the stairwell and hunkered down, and holding on to our autograph breaths and doing the typical little, young female gaga goo goo. Oh my God, did this just really happen? Routine. And yeah,
What year was that? Do you remember?
80. It's before I met Martin. I think it was 84,
That's
85,
that
84.
that 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 sounds right.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, my first
Oh
kiss
my
was
god.
really bad. He probably doesn't even
You
remember who I am. If I ever saw him face to face again, he'd be like, "What?"
Bo Adams is saying my idol growing up was Arnold. He was also a great kisser too.
Nice and wet.
Who's Arnold? Arnold Schwarzenegger? Who
I,
which
I,
Arnold?
I hope he is talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he goes that way. I think his boat goes down another river. He got in all kinds of trouble with his maids. Yeah, we won't go there. Let's leave that alone. All right. So, Desiree, it's your turn.
All
The
right, you ready?
collective, get ready. Your toes will tingle.
So the energy for today, today's the 3rd already. Jeez. Um Saturday the 3rd. Saturday. What? So we're having the heart energy come in, the heart chakra, and this is the Virgo dragon. And this is playing a big role with our hearts and our energy field. So we're all starting to feel the beat of our own hearts, starting to feel the collective heart. You're starting to be more analytical about things in your life, starting to analyze things. What do you need to work on at the moment? What collectively are we working on at the moment? You're very, like, a lot of people are logical, like with the Virgo dragon, and you're a really big go-getter. You have like this huge personality. So this really helps you with the hardworking essence of yourself. You really have this ego where you can go in and get things done. That's where the analytical sense of yourself is coming out, saying, you have to have certain things done at a certain time, or let's say in a list. You write a list down sometimes, or you have it in your head to get these certain things done in a certain period of time. So, and it's a lot of practicality coming in at the same time with the heart energy, with the Virgo. So you're having to balance a lot of things at the same time. What comes first? What comes last? So it just depends on what you're having to work on at this moment. What is the most significant thing that you need to work on right now that comes first? What is the most important thing for your Virgo dragon, for your heart, that needs to come first? What is it that you need to work on for yourself? What is it that's triggering you, that's coming up, that you need to work on? So this is where the pearlescent ray dragon is coming in. The crown energy, the crown chakra. So you're getting a lot of messages coming in, a lot of buzzing. You don't know what you feel like sometimes. You feel drawn to certain circumstances, but then also held back at the same time. So this is where integration's coming in. You're starting to flow a little bit more. You're starting to have a lot of downloads, a lot of things that are coming to your mind. You might be hearing some weird thoughts in your mind that are like, oh, that's not my thought. But, you're starting to decipher what is right and wrong for you to download in your body, or like download for your own memory or your thoughts that is right personal for you. So this is where the completion is going to come in, because you're going to start feeling more complete about certain things that you're going to do, like with the Virgo dragon, getting those certain circumstances done in a timely manner. And then you're going to feel more complete with those circumstances when they're done. And this is where unity for your own self is going to pour in too. You'll feel more one with yourself, because you're going to start seeing more things with yourself as you do with other people. So you're pulling your vibe in, or like you're pulling in your tribe with your own vibe. And that's where all that connection's coming in too. So sometimes it may not be your own thoughts. Maybe you might hear your name being called in your head, and it's somebody calling you from the ethers, or like thinking of you in a certain circumstance, and you're thinking of them too. So this is where a lot of consciousness for yourself is really drawing in. So you're starting to realize a lot of things for yourself, and it's starting to change you. So just have a little bit discernment for yourself. What is it that you need to discern for yourself. Pull in the things that you need to get done first, then you'll be able to complete each task at hand.
Right.
And this is going to bring you the power of joy. You're going to feel more complete then. You're going to feel grounded. You're going to feel loved. And the rainbow light is going to be surrounding you all the time. Well, no matter what, even if your circumstances aren't complete. But just know that you have these beautiful angels and dragons surrounding you. And if you ever need them, you can always call on them. So that's my message for tonight.
That's beautiful, hon. That's so nice.
It is, and it's kind of interesting that it comes at the moment because I was actually in the hospital today because of my heart. So, yeah, I have the same problems with my heart that my father did. So we're thinking it's genetic. But yeah, it definitely does make you think of things when you hurt like that. So yeah.
Army says that it was an awesome message. You should maybe read some of these comments. So
I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you with an
I know
image.
you. Yeah.
I need to leave you with an image because the discussion.
Okay.
What was I?
Do you want to promote yourself at all before you go, hun?
Sure.
Do you want to just
Sure.
do that while you can?
There's a good laugh for you.
Oh, that's so wonderful. Look at that. That's so cool.
Wow.
That is so cool.
And I had a friend of mine who was really into black and white photography.
Yeah.
And she would take pictures like, this is me, I think about 17 years old. And this is one of my favorite pictures that she took of me. I just really loved that, what she got out of a black and white. All the light areas in my hair were fluorescent orange streaks.
That is amazing.
I would bleach sections of my hair and I put like fluorescent orange in it. I'm kind of surprised I still have hair.
Yeah, well, if you dye your hair too much, you'll lose your hair.
Yeah, back then I definitely dyed it a hell of a lot, but eventually I stopped. I had to.
Yeah, you had to. There was a cost of doing that. Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah, and I wound up with a really bad perm for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and the perm did not, yeah, if I didn't stop, I was going to really start, killing my hair more often, and it wasn't bouncing back or growing anymore, so I just kind of left it alone, and I used to go for treatments all the time to try to get it to bounce back. I don't know what'll happen, and I haven't had a haircut in so long.
So Desiree,
Yeah,
so you can see, that's the photo that she put up. See that there?
Yeah, I was looking at it on my computer, like on my screen. Like,
Oh,
wow.
okay. Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah. That's amazing. And how old were you there?
about 17.
Yeah. So now if you're pixelated, I can just put this up instead.
Well, the 80s are supposed to be back.
Yeah, they are back, aren't they? You know you're old when you see stuff. So this next photo is for Bo. Here you go, Bo. You said that ridiculous comment about Vegas with the one. So this is Vegas. There you go.
But
You could be right. I don't have a Chris Rock photo close, but
but yes,
that is an amazing photo of you and Boy George, though. Oh my God, that's crazy. That is crazy. Like crazy good.
Of course.
Yeah, crazy good. Not crazy bad. Like crazy good. Like just phenomenal.
Like I shaved my eyebrows off and everything so I could draw them in differently every day. I think they grew back thicker.
It's like your legs, right? If you do that.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. Now, if you could shave your head and it could do that, guys be shaving their head every day. They were bald. But it doesn't work. And that's the other thing, too, is that you grow hair where you don't want to grow hair as you get older.
That happened to me last April. I shaved my head bald and it grew back thicker.
Wow.
No way.
I don't think I could deal with that.
Now I wear wigs right now, but because I'm trying to grow it out.
All right. But no, we
go ahead.
Yeah, Michael, we're gonna go back to doing the storytelling thing. We kind of on our Happs, we kind of wound up with this gap because of this move and the stress that it's put us under.
Yeah.
So we had to change our date for that. So, but I'm still going to do the storytelling, and we're going to do Irish folklores this time.
Right.
So Lord of the Rings, we're going to do Irish folklores, and it'll be here at the new place. So I'm going to have this all set up nice and everything.
So I now have it on the big screen. I was able to do a little cut and paste quickly here. But this is so describe this photo for the people in the replay because you can't see it in the comments, right? And you'll be able to see it on YouTube. Michael Bathurst on YouTube. Shameless plug. Michael Bathurst on YouTube. Michael Bathurst 63 on Twitch. Shameless.
You'll be fine.
You sure?
But yeah, this is myself and a friend of mine, Kathy, and that was the day of the concert. We were getting ready and to head out. But yeah, my father knew. My father was able to find out what hotel and what hotel room Boy George was in, and the two of us, and there was another woman who was with us as well. We broke into the stairwell, up the stairwell to his hotel room, and knocked on the door and said hi like geek girls should, like fangirls should.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we got an autograph from him, and I think the autograph actually finally went missing somewhere in this last move, which is kind of really annoying. But yeah, we got an autograph and we got a kiss, and
you got a memory, right? And that's yeah. So Desiree, if someone was out there right now that was an artist and you could kiss them, who would it be, Desiree? And anybody in the comments, if any musical artist or actor, if you want, we'll make it wide. Who would you kiss? And I'll even put Chris in there if you want for you. There. Just with that love affair that was going on earlier there. Just, Okay.
Myself, because I don't know anybody else that is a good kisser.
Oh, wow.
Because
nothing weird about that. Yeah. No, nothing.
I'm trying to stay single for a while.
Yeah, you don't trust yourself. You get
no.
You don't want another little being running around. Is that what the?
No,
I that's not for you.
A relationship a year ago, and
You're still healing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, Chris, do you want to say goodbye before you pass out here on the ground? We'll go. That is Chris down there. We might be able to get it to do the photo game in 15 minutes. Somebody splash water on Chris. So
I'll put the cat up here, and he can continue.
Did you promote your channel?
Oh no, I don't think I did.
Okay.
Okay.
So
yes. Yes, no, we are still doing the story time things, and we've had a few people ask us to do what we used to do in Periscope, and that was the whole building things on camera. So we're going to start working on more fairy wings soon, and we'll probably do those on camera. And once this is all set up here with the cutter and the printer going again, 3D printer, we're going to be collecting ideas.
So do you know how I end the show? Because we're coming up to an hour. How do I always end it, Desiree? Fill them in.
Gratefulness.
Yes. What are you currently grateful for? Yes. I know that's hard, but I think if you focus on the things that are great in your life right now, you put yourself in a mindset and you open the pathways to more greatness happening. Like, look at this broadcast tonight. That was phenomenal. We got your pictures up. We saw the love affair between you and Desiree. You don't see that level of love very often.
We don't tell Martin.
Martin, it's okay. It's going to be okay. All right, there you go. Okay.
I'm grateful for my kitty cats because I was concerned that this move was going to really affect them. Like, I mean, it's 8 moves in 2 years, and
yes.
The 2 that have been with us the whole time have just been doing so well, and the third little guy that's come into our life has been such a little pillar for the 2 of them. So he's almost made them young again. So I'm very, very happy with the way it's turned out with the cats, and I'm very grateful that it wasn't a huge struggle with everything else. it was really nice to have that one thing that wasn't a struggle.
Okay. Okay. Do you want me to beam you down now? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Much love. Wave to your people. Do that the faraway glance with Desiree, and we'll eat. Yes, 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 and hopefully we'll all be somewhere down the road good enough kissers for Desiree.
Yes.
It's just a sad day. Just a sad day for the world. There we go. There you go. All right, we beamed her down. Yes. Okay. So what are you currently grateful for? Actually, before we do that, can you hold on for 1 sec while I do this? Because I promised myself I'd do this one. Here we go. She looked like she was going to pass out. So here, again, I'm trying to promote artists that I know. If you look at the very large black man, he's the only black man he was 6'6", 350 pounds. His name was Magic. You ready? Slim. I used to love seeing him. He was the best blues guitar player and showman I've ever seen. I think he was 70-ish when I used to go see him. He died about 10 years ago. The one to the right here is David Gogo, who is Canadian. And I highly recommend him. I'll have all the links. If you look here, the other guy is Michael Bathurst, but this is with Tommy Castro. And Tommy Castro is phenomenal guitar player as well. I'll show the links for that. This is David Rotundo, who is a harp player out of Canada and a great guy. And I think we can get him on Happs. I'm hoping we can get him on Happs and maybe David Gogo. And if we got, oh my God, if we got Tommy Castro, I would be giddy. I'd literally be giddy. You actually look like you're coming in clear. Let's try. Let's see if, just for a moment if you're clear. No, I lied. I'm a big liar. Okay. Okay. What are you grateful for?
I'm grateful to be on this broadcast tonight.
Yeah, it was good. It was fun. I like late at night because it's peaceful. The comments aren't flowing too crazy. And it's just us. It's a pocket. So for me, I don't know if you've noticed, I'm trying to do deeper content with more yawning. It's always good. So say goodbye to the people.
So much love.
So much love. There you go. All right. All right. Dina, are you still up? Would you like to come up? And Takara, if you're still there, you can also do the grateful thing if you're still in the room. Bo, do you want to come up? Bo, you've been very active tonight. I would love to meet Bo. Bo's crazy tonight. Bo's having a good time. Did you guys enjoy the show? I really hope you did. We're trying to have it where it's not just craziness the whole show, right? We're looking to maybe have a little depth occasionally, just a little, not a lot, not crazy out of our mind depth, but a little bit of depth. And what do we got here? We got. Oh, this is a funny one. Let's do this. Let's put that up there too. See if people can figure this one out. Let's see what we got down here. I got to get down to the bottom here. Sorry, folks. Goodbye, people. That's not an answer, Bo. Bo, do you want to come up? Did I invite you? First of all, thanks for wonderful sharing. Yeah, Army. I wish it would worked out. You know what? It will in the future. I loved our segment we did today. Was that today? That was a great show we did. Thank you. Thank you for hosting it. You'll come up. Yay! Okay. Let's see here. I'll invite you. There you go. So we'll get to meet Bo. Good old Bo. You never know. And that's the thing with Happs. If you're on Happs, just do your best, right? Don't worry about the broadcast so much. Worry more about the community. Worry more about the content, that it's fun for the people. Like, my only beef is when I watch these broadcasts and people are yawning or they're falling asleep in their bed or they're just not there. John. 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 Hi, John. John, are you ever going to come up? I'm going to invite you as well. I highly doubt he'll come up, but I keep offering. So here's a cool photo. Does anybody know where this is from? We're doing a bit of travel as well. Do you recognize that? Anybody? Isn't that beautiful? Army, what are you currently grateful for? I know you can't come up because we tried, but you could type it in there, what you're grateful for. Do you think it's all a bit delayed, or is it just me? Oh, okay. It could be delayed a bit. Hello,
Hey,
Bo. Hi, Bo. How are you? Do
I'm good.
you want to be seen?
No, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
You
I'm
just
in my
want to be
robe,
heard?
but- I'm sorry?
I can have you in the broadcast, or we can hear you, whatever you want.
No, you can have me up. I'm like I said, I'm
You,
in my robe, but I'm covered.
you're okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, Laura loved having you on her show
Aw.
the other day. My daughter, she thought you were wonderful. So it's great
You
to
know
have
what?
you here.
I was gonna ask you, and I never got around to it tonight. I was like, "Who was your daughter?" And you just said Laura. I was like, "Oh yeah, that was a fun
L-
broadcast." Yeah,
Yeah, Laura Hope. So she's
yeah,
a musical artist, and
she's really good.
she's very kind. She's shy. She's not like me, as you can tell. And I get you're not shy either. Why are you not broadcasting?
I don't have an answer.
Okay, well, when you decide you want to, I will
I don't
gladly
really have
come
a
on.
forum. I'm more of a, okay. You know what? I think I'm more of a. I hate to say this,
Yeah,
a reply guy.
yeah. So, but not a troll.
Yeah, no, I don't. I never. Okay. I've gotten to the point where I've been mean before,
Yes.
and I hate myself for that. So I try
Yeah.
not to be mean, and sometimes I come across I think as mean. So I
Yeah.
immediately try to correct myself and send a text going, "Hey, I'm not trying to be mean. That was stupid," or "I'm sorry," or whatever.
Yeah. Are you currently on your computer, or are you currently on your phone?
I'm on my
Which one?
iPhone. Should I be on my
Okay.
computer?
No,
I can
this
fire
is
up my
fine.
computer.
No, it's fine. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just doing the gratitude part anyway. So this is my daughter. We're going to put her up for a second. That's Laura there. That's the lady you were
Can I see
talking
her
to
on
the other
this?
day. What's that?
And will I be able to see her on my phone?
I don't know. You might have to
Show
switch.
live.
You might have to
Show live.
flip the screen or something. Yeah, you can try. But
Audience
Laura is available on Spotify, on Apple Music. She has multiple tracks that are available. When I'm better organized, I will have where most shows I'll end the broadcast with playing a song by her. So, Bo, at this part of the juncture, what we do is we talk about what we're currently grateful for. What are you grateful for?
Oh, I don't want to bring the room down.
No. It's there's nobody here anyways right now. So
Yeah, really? You know, it's
no,
you, me, and the cat, or the
yeah,
dog, I should say.
yeah, my dog that's not feeling well. But you know
Yeah, I'm
what?
sorry about your dog.
I
I'm
love
sorry.
broadcasting
I'm
at
sorry
night.
about the glue joke, by the way. But yeah, I'm
What
sorry
was
about
that?
the
Explain
dog.
that. I didn't quite get
Well,
that,
you
to be
had a
honest.
picture of your dog that wasn't feeling well, and there was a bottle of Elmer's glue right next to her.
Oh,
That's why I said don't feed your dog glue.
yeah. Oh,
I
you know
notice
what?
everything. It's something. It's something inside of me.
Explain that. Like, is that just like what do you call that? Like,
What seeing your dog
no, like
sitting next to a
obsessive
bottle of
compulsive,
Elmer's
like
glue?
like you really notice details. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
know if the average person would even notice that. I'm going to do a shameless plug just for a second, guys, because I'm in the flow right now. So, right here is the Nexico camera. Most of the products are really good, especially when you use video cam. Much clearer than I'm just going to show you the beauty of the man. That's me. There you go. The humbleness is too much. There you go. But that's the camera I'm using right now. Okay, so that's not bad, and it's
No,
even
that's good.
better with lighting. You can get this for about $60 to $70. You can buy other Nexico cameras that are good as well, that are around 30 to 40. But this one does 60 cycles per second. So if you move around, now it's only as good as your connection. If your connection sucks, it sucks, right? But it looks like right now nothing is linking correctly.
I think Happs
yeah,
has been having trouble across the board for the past day.
they're having a lot of troubles.
Yeah.
Period.
They might be coming out with some new updates, maybe, huh?
But Bo, you need to have your own show. You have a big personality. You're full of
Yeah, it would just be
energy.
me sitting here getting drunk. What kind of show is that?
Well, invite me. I'll come with Bannerman.
You-
Well,
Oh yeah, Bannerman and Jim
J-
from Chicagoland.
yeah,
I'll sit there
yeah.
and
Or
drink.
we could bring who else could we bring? Randy or Frazier. You wouldn't get a word in.
Randy.
Yeah, all three of us. You know what I call our style? Bulldozer. Bulldozer. You're a bit of a bulldozer, which is good. You need to
I
be
was
a
called a
bulldozer.
reflector, but well, sure, whatever. You
Yeah.
know what?
Who is this,
You know
Bo?
what I am? You know what I am? This is
What?
gonna
A
sound
family
stupid.
man? No.
Yeah, I am a family man. But you know what I am, and it sounds stupid, and I equate it to my astrological sign, and I'm a man of science. I am completely rational, but I'm a Pisces, so I adapt.
Okay. Perfect. You got a lot to say. I
know,
love
right?
this. I'm so glad I brought you up. This is good. You got great
But
flow.
you know what? 10 years ago, I would have said, you know what? That's a bunch of crap, whatever. And then
Yeah.
I started reading into it, and I'm like, okay, you're an adapter. This is you, and everything. I'm like, it kind of is. How is it?
What?
How is it if I'm born under a certain time and date
Mm-hmm.
makes me who I am?
Yes.
I
So
couldn't
I need
figure it
you.
out, but then I
I
just
need you to
accepted it.
guess who's in the photo here. Can you see it or no?
No,
you
I
can't
can't
see.
see it. I'm sorry. Well,
Okay.
Let me try the show live thing. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, so I got audience preview. Is that what I want?
I don't know.
Oy.
Do you have your laptop close? We in the
Yeah, it's right here.
future. In the future, what we'll do is you and I will.
Oh shit! Sorry.
You okay?
Just
What
pulled
happened?
the cord out of the wall.
You don't want that. Just take your time. Colin's here. Colin.
Who's Colin?
Colin. Oh, Colin's just like
Oh,
my
Colin?
brother. Colin's
Nobody
my
likes
brother,
Colin.
man.
I'm joking, Colin.
He didn't mean it, Colin. He really didn't.
I don't
No,
know
he
Colin.
didn't mean. He's been hurtful all night. He's been
I've
sniffing.
been in the most fantastic mood since like 4 o'clock this afternoon, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
I've just been happy.
Look at an army's looking at. You know, Colin.
Sorry.
It's a beautiful thing. It's okay. Okay, he's working on his laptop. There we go. We're hearing the sound effects. So, Bo, you're in a good mood. You're happy. Are you in a good space of your life right now? Is that why?
Yeah. Yes, I am. Yes.
It's a good chapter. I would love to see you, Colin. I think I've invited you. Here's the problem with my brain sometimes. I think I did something and I didn't. And then Colin's like, you got to send me an invite. And I'm like, oh, sorry. I just assume it'll do it itself. Yeah, he's there. Dina, I've invited you. John, I've invited you. Takara, I've invited you. So
Takara needs to come up. She's great.
She has got insanely good energy. Everybody in the room,
you know
please.
What? I told her she has an Uno, the card game Uno.
Yeah.
That she put on a broadcast earlier, and it's been on before. And I've never played Uno. I'm sorry, I'm yelling. I've never played Uno in my life.
You're excited. You're excited,
yeah,
man. We have you on right now.
And I enjoyed watching her play Uno with 2 other people. It
was
crazy good.
Yeah, well, that's good. Everybody has things that light them up. I don't know watching Uno would, but I seem to like doing. I seem to like photos. So, and I are you still there?
Me?
Yeah, it sounded like you dropped, but you didn't.
No. I was snort laughing.
Oh, that's always good.
So
that's good.
Okay, I'm on my laptop. It's up. It's fired up to Happs.
Okay, I want to have it where you're going to see just your chin and your mouth. Yeah, no, you just want to watch this broadcast so you can actually see the pictures coming up. You do whatever you want, but if you have both on at the same time, we're going to have Jimi Hendrix experience where it does feedback.
I got to turn the volume down.
Yeah. So what are you currently on right now? Is that your phone? Because
I'm
it's
on
pretty
my
clear.
iPhone. It's an
Yeah, it's
iPhone
pretty.
XR or whatever they call it. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's
get a
pretty.
new
It's pretty
one.
good. You have better lighting now. We're seeing the visual beauty of you right now,
Shut
and we
up.
can. There we go. So, anybody who's watching this, Colin, what do you think of this door? Isn't that mysterious?
I'm still getting there. Hang on.
It's okay. Take your time. We're in no hurry here.
Oh,
We're
there's
just
my
wrong.
ugly face. I see.
Yeah,
Oh, I gotta brush
yeah.
my teeth.
Brush your teeth. So it must be about
Oh,
20
I
to
see it now.
it must be about 20 to 30 seconds behind when you do it that way. But at
There's
least
a
you'll be able
lag,
to see
right?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So earlier I showed a picture of, you'll recognize her. This is Laura. And Laura is, your typical artist who's trying to get her music out there. She has so many great songs. Please check her out. If you can't purchase her music on Apple Music, on Spotify, you can also watch her videos on YouTube. Highly recommend it. You may want to turn me down a bit, as much as I love to hear my own voice, because it is beautiful. It resonates with beauty. It really does. Do you have a set of headphones, Bo?
I love your ego. I got the same one.
Yeah, we did. We got it. I think it came in a package. Buy one, get one free. Yeah,
Are you what?
but
What's okay?
it's
Okay, but I'm not even gonna go to astrological science. But
Yeah.
what lineage? What heritage are you?
I'm a mixture. If you want to know the truth,
I'm a mix too.
I'm part German, part French, part English, and I have some native in me as well, a little bit.
I am 50% Polish,
Mhm.
like 100% or 50%. But does it make sense? 100%.
No, not at all.
50%?
Not at all.
Yeah.
It's not equating. But
So the left side of me is completely Polish. The right side of me is
Mhm.
Scott Irish
yes,
with a little bit of German and a little bit of French.
right. Vince is here. Vince is one of
What's
the
up, Vince?
kindest people. One of the kindest people. Period. On Haps today, we're playing the
Jesus
pitcher game, and we're also
Christ
playing.
loves
Can
you.
Bo get his computer hooked up? And
It's up. I just said Jesus Christ loves you.
I
Is that
know
not the picture you have up?
it is.
All right.
You're hostile,
we're
my
arguing.
friend. I love it. I love it. Look at it. He's zesty in the morning. What time is it there?
Nighttime.
Nighttime. So the one you missed,
See?
I think you missed it. I think you missed this
Nighttime.
picture. When I look at that picture, that to me, I'm thinking I would not want to sleep in that building. That looks like it would be haunted beyond your wildest dreams.
I've never. You know what? I've never been scared of ghosts.
No,
Never.
just women.
None of that bothers me.
Just women. So when you were saying
I'm
Vegas
scared
and
to
you were
death,
being a
especially
smart ass,
redheads.
you really didn't think that was Vegas. You were just being a shit disturber, right?
Huh?
Yeah. What? Say
I said,
who?
huh?
And what? Say sucker?
Huh?
Okay,
We can
here
do
we
this
go.
all night. My
Yeah.
battery's
Can you?
on.
Is it? No matter what people tell you, words and ideas can change the world. Robin Williams said that. This feels a little bit like a Robin Williams sketch. Man, he was
Ow.
good. He
That
was.
my shoulder.
Yeah. Okay. I would love if the next broadcast you do with me, you're fully dressed. That would be great.
Oh my God! I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Christ.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're
No, I
shameless.
am. I feel bad. Nobody needs to see this.
No, it's okay. It's not on the screen. It's just for my eyes only.
Okay.
There you go.
Woo.
Here. Okay. So I. Oh, he's pixelating a bit there. Bo, can you see what's on there? What's it say?
It says, no matter what people tell you, words and ideas. Oh, I'm sorry. It takes no more time to see the good side of life than to see the bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Jimmy Buffett.
You know what? Every morning you get to wake up to decide how you're going to have your day. It's either going to be a good day or a bad day.
Yeah. Let's say that together,
it doesn't matter if
everybody.
a fucking rock falls on top of you out of nowhere
Yes.
and breaks your leg. It could be a good day or a bad day. You can just go, well, that sucks. Let's get over it. Or you can just figure it's the worst day of your life.
I
Attitude
like.
is pretty much the cure to, or not the cure, but the gateway to having a good life.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, I like the gateway
Yeah.
part. Okay, we've
Somebody
got
told me I'm a fortune
we've got
cookie.
well, you're definitely revealing. There you go.
No.
Okay, we
Am I
we
doing it
right
again? I'm sorry.
no, right now we have your chin,
Damn it.
we have your teeth, we have the nostrils, and part of your eyes there.
I just did my nostrils too.
Did you? Thank you. We
Yeah.
appreciate the work that you put into them. It's fantastic. So before we go, just tell us what you're grateful for. Did you already do that in this haze of
I think I
craziness?
said it was about my son. Not he OD'd on Christmas Eve, and so far he hasn't done it again or hasn't relapsed.
Okay. And do you have only one child?
No, I have two. My oldest is 27. My youngest is 17.
Perfect.
Both boys.
Both boys.
No.
Are you still married? Are you still
Never
married?
take a decade off in between kids. I'm telling you.
Yes. So you were celibate during that time? Is that what you're saying? You were one with the yogis? You were
Sure.
floating around
Yeah.
praying?
I was in a nunnery.
You did your pray, love version of your life?
I was on the hill with the monks.
Yes, you were. Yeah, just levitating when you could.
No, you're right. No, it's two different moms, but
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, don't take a
It's
decade off in
complicated.
between kids, boys.
It's
and girls.
complicated. Colin, how many kids do you have, Colin? I have 3. I have 3, so which is good.
Wait, words and ideas are relative.
Yes, they are. How are you? Yes. Who is this? Ronald. Oh, Ronald. I'll invite you up as well. Ronald sounds like he's got some depth. So if you would like to come up, and it was a good friend of Chris's, I believe, who Chris has known for a long time. I believe that's correct. Voice
You can come up
only,
voice only,
perhaps.
that's fine.
Yeah, we can do voice only. We can do.
We don't. You know what? I'm in a robe. I'm exposing myself. I got a fat face. I'm wearing a hat. And, how bad could it be?
How good could it be? You got to say to yourself,
Bring
yeah,
it up,
we're
Ronald. Show your
going to
handsome
circle
face.
around right here. So this is
I feel
something
like I feel like you get me, Michael.
I do. So, Bo, I think this would be good for both of us. You ready? I'm going to read this.
For me to hang up?
No.
Oh.
Choose to listen more than you speak today. Listening is a wonderful skill to develop. Your relationships will flourish. Now, you and I can bounce.
God, yes.
You and I can bounce off of each other.
That was the hardest lesson I ever had to learn.
Yeah. But you know what I mean?
Shut
like,
your mouth, open your ears.
It's hard, right? When you're a bulldozer.
It's so hard. Especially if you have a little bit of intelligence. I mean, I'm not a smart guy, but I got a little bit, not much. So when somebody says something and I'm like, oh, no. And then I learned later on in life, when somebody says something that's not I agree with or whatever, I just shut up.
Yeah.
Let them talk.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Figure it out.
And then
where they're going.
Yep.
Okay.
Where they're going. You're right.
What do you think of this car, sir? It's a couple. It's a little lag. It's okay. So what we're seeing here is a classic Corvette.
Except for the fiberglass body, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's 1974, I believe. And they there's not many of those left now.
Too.
There's not many of those left.
It's a T-top. You don't see very many T-tops.
No, and those were really cool back in the day. So Ronald's trying.
Yeah.
Are you there, Ronald? Don't hear Ronald. Ronald's trying. Yeah, we're all trying, right? So during the pandemic, what have you learned about yourself? And I'm being serious. This is a serious.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you talking to me? Hey,
you talking to me?
Am I here to amuse you? Am I some kind of clown?
Am I here to amuse? No. Am I here to? Two different movies. I've decided what I've learned is to be more tolerant
of yourself.
Because Okay, because listen, I'm not scared of anything except spiders. I did my time in the Navy. I've been through a bunch of crap.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of crap except spiders. And
Wow.
but then I see people that are just they have reasons to be scared. And
Yeah.
I think about it, I'm like, why are you scared? And then I think about their reasons. Like, okay, they're 23, well, I'm sorry, 25, 30 years old. Why
Yeah.
should you care about, oh, your mom is 50, oh, and your grandma's 70? And I'm just like, oh, I get why you're scared.
Yeah, but
Because
we're all
if you catch
scared.
it,
We're all scared though, buddy, a little bit.
no, I'm just saying, but if you get why you, well, let me finish. If you get it, give it to your mom, you give it, you both get sick. Your mom and you at your 25, 30, your mom's 45, 50, you guys
Mhm.
get better, but grandma at 70 might not. So I
Yeah.
understand the fear. This is the
Yes.
first time in my life I've understand the public fear, I should say.
Yes.
People, the group fear. And so I've been more tolerant.
So, Bo,
Yes.
look at the message I put up there for myself. I'm just
Choose
keep
to listen
reading it.
more than you speak today.
I had to read that while you were going on because I didn't know where you were going, but I realized it was a roundabout path. We got there together.
Yeah, you know
You
what?
went,
When you interrupted me, I was like, hey, look at the message.
yeah. No, I flicked it on as a reminder for myself. So if you see that message and I'm going, yeah, that's my plight. You
You know
listen.
what? I like it, Michael. Can I call you Mike?
You can call me anything. You can call me Al.
All right.
You
Okay,
can
Fred.
call me Al. No, that was my grandpa's
So
name, by
Fred.
the way. Candy,
No,
I invited you
no.
up.
Some people prefer to be called something, and I'm okay with that. If you like Michael, you like. If you're okay with Mike, that's fine.
Yeah, yeah, and call me for dinner if you want. I would love that. Be great.
I'm really starting to be a fan of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Michael,
hmm
I forget where I was going. Never mind.
I don't know. Just look at the light, sir. There's a light
Anyways,
source
until
there.
this year, when
Yeah.
there's been groups of not groups, but what do they call it? Crowd fear or gathered or whatever. And I've never been that way.
You need
I'm
to read
like,
the
okay, you know
comment,
what?
Bo.
Let's fight.
Bo,
Huh?
read the comment. There's a comment there for you, buddy. Do you want me to read it for you?
I do not fear 99.9%. I go facial nudity everywhere.
I think you need to read that slowly.
I
do. I think you need to read that slowly. I think that's a slow read. I
No,
think
that's
you
my
need
boy
to
Joey.
savor that one. Yes, you do. And I think you need to remember this too. Jesus loves you. I love
Jesus
this man.
loves Joey.
This man lives in Toronto. He is the bravest man I know. I say hi to him all the time. He wears that jacket. I so desperately want to hug him. So, I think we have Colin. I think he's trying. Everybody's trying tonight. It's not going well with the internet.
Don't hit create broadcast. Hit continue. And you
Okay,
have to back
slow
out if you're
down,
on your
Bo.
phone.
Slow down and explain that because they're not going to understand a bloody word you're saying. Just slow down.
So first off, if you get invited, you'll get the signal, or not signal, but the fuck it, signal. So you have to back out of the broadcast, and then when you hit the invite, don't hit create broadcast. Hit continue. Then after continue, hit go on or whatever. Don't hit create broadcast. Usually, I'm a lot smarter when I haven't had 5 beers in me.
I agree. So what did you think of Chris's story earlier? We got the photo up here.
Which one was that?
The one where she kissed Boy George. I thought that was amazing.
Oh no, I thought, you know what? That was awesome. How she
That
got
was
her
so
there and
awesome.
everything,
Yeah.
that was awesome.
Yeah.
That's why I made the joke about I actually met Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I didn't kiss him, but
yeah, but you wanted to.
I grew up in LA, and we were on Venice Beach, and he was in Muscle Beach, and he was doing his stuff, and I shook hands with him.
Of course you
back
did.
in 1976.
Yeah. So, Bo, do we need to end the lockdown? Do we?
Oh God.
Do we?
How many states are doing well with lockdowns? How many countries are doing well with lockdowns?
Yes.
I look at the facts. I look at research. I'm like, when was lockdowns good?
I don't know. I really feel bad for all the restaurant owners, all the small business
Oh
shops.
my God, we've lost so many small businesses.
Oh man,
Okay,
it's
Vegas is not a big place, but it's a decent sized place because we have
okay.
people
Slow
don't go to
down.
the
Where
strip.
where are you living again? Like, tell me where are
Las
you living?
Vegas.
So you
I'm
do
sorry,
live in
Las Vegas.
Vegas. You do live in
Yes,
okay.
that's why I said
So
Vegas twice.
well, no, you were being a smartass, and it was clearly
I'm always a
Europe.
smart ass.
Yeah, just some people's children, right? But that's where you live, right there. I got Vegas on the screen.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Vegas is a unique culture. We have the Strip, which is a huge
Yes.
place. Everybody in the world comes here to party and see shows and whatever else. But around it, nobody ever goes to the Strip unless you work there. So we have micro, what do you call it? Cities, east, west,
I was going to
north,
say
and
breweries,
south.
microbreweries. Wait,
No,
and
we
that's
have
what.
those too.
Yeah. So
So
what are you
people
currently
who would get
drinking,
off work,
sir? What are you currently drinking? What are the 5
uh,
beers that you've consumed? Are they different? Are they the same brand? Who are we supporting right now in this moment?
I am supporting Lagunista IPA.
Okay. Do you have the can there? Do you have the can
Yes,
beside you? Okay, I'll put you up. You can do a little plug. Is it a good beer?
it's a IPA. So yes,
Okay.
I will not do that because I might get sued.
Would you get sued?
Yeah.
For what? For saying something nice for a product? Really? Can that happen?
Have you listened to the first 20 minutes of us talking?
I think we're beautiful people. I think
No,
we've
we're
been
beautiful.
misunderstood. We're
Oh, there
beautiful.
you are. Oh, see, now you just went away.
Okay. What do you want to know? Do you want to see
Come
me?
back.
Come back.
Yeah.
Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Ronald is trying desperately to get up. Oh, something's happening.
iPhone here to save the day.
You are. Hello, Ronald. How are you today, sir?
Frustrated with this technology. Chrome doesn't want to work. Safari doesn't
Well,
want to work. Maybe
I
Happs
can
is
hear you
anti-Mac.
though.
That's because I'm on my iPhone, and I usually
Yeah.
don't. I do not grant camera and microphone privileges to my
No, it's all
iPhone.
good.
So right now it looks like we have someone else trying to get up too. It might be Candy. I'm not sure. I think that's her.
Candy, I can't let you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That was an old song.
So Ronald, before we go, tell me what you're currently grateful for and what
He's been saying before we go for like 40 minutes.
Okay, Bo.
I'm aware.
Bo, if you want to be on for another 40 minutes, just stay in Vegas. There you go. Ronald, I think I may have to mute Bo if he's not behaving. Okay, Bo, be good.
I'll be
so,
quiet.
Ronald, tell us your story. What's going on?
I'm grateful for Hawaii's healthcare system. If you're really broke, it's all free.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it's called Quest, and so I'm getting a 30,000 much needed surgery. 30,000 US dollar for free.
Wow.
So I'm super grateful for that.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask what you're getting done, or is that too personal?
Nah, it's something very common actually. Kidney stones.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no way! They can be incredibly painful too.
Right. The problem. Problem with me is their manufacturer defect on the left side. So
your kidneys are a manufacturer defect.
Nah. The connection between the kidney and the bladder, it's a manufacturing defect. So they're gonna go and fix the defect this time. Thank goodness, instead of just taking out the stone.
Yeah. Oh, you're humming like crazy, Candy. When she goes on her computer, it always sounds like. We have had no luck tonight trying to get certain individuals up. Sorry, Candy, it's not happening. But she was on my
broadcast. Wants to come on.
Yeah, she's humming like she's inside the dryer, or she's got the. It's not good. So let's see what I can do here to fix this. I'm going to go in there and cancel that one. There we go. I've had to do that tonight, which kind of sucks.
What part of Hawaii are you from?
Oh, I'm on a main island on Oahu.
I thought
That's up.
Hawaii was the main island.
Well, Hawaii is the biggest island.
Yeah.
Right. So there's 8. Well, if you count where you're on, the 9th island, there's 9 island totals. That's a local joke. We say Vegas is the 9th island, but
It is because you know what? Every before the pandemic, every time at like 5 o'clock in the morning, there was a flight from Hawaii coming in to Las Vegas.
Yep.
I'm not joking. Every day.
Yep.
The California
yeah,
Hotel. Tell me you don't know the California Hotel.
Oh boy.
Ronald, we've been playing the picture game. I don't know if you've noticed this. So I'm going to actually wrap this up soon here. So can you see the picture that's on the screen right now? Is that possible?
I love YouTube, Joey.
Well, it's this thing's not working well on my browser, but I can still see the broadcast. So yes, I can see the image, just not on my phone.
And you can see it's superheroes.
Oh, maybe it's delayed. I see.
Okay, well, what we're currently on is, it looks like Iron Man, then Captain America, a Doctor, and Batman. And the new superheroes are Bo Adams, for sure, with his flying robe rendition here in the...
Am I doing it again? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Keep it PG. Keep it PG. That's what we're trying to do here.
I'm sorry.
I opened the broadcast studio and then just muted so we have no echo, so I can see the picture now.
Beautiful. I love it. Beautiful. So you see the picture as well. So I'm going to do a couple. Now, did you see this image as well? This, to me, is so spooky. Look at that door. That door looks like it could be 1,000 years old to me.
I would say maybe 300 to 400 years old. Has some patina on it. I would love to go through the door and see what's on the other side.
I would not sleep there. No way.
I don't think it's a place to sleep, though. Must be some sort of worship place or...
Yeah. It's crazy. So, do you know how we always end the show, sir? Have you ever watched any of my broadcasts? I always say, what are you currently grateful for? So, if you could tell us that, I would be very grateful for you to be grateful in this moment on a Saturday morning. And what time is it where you are right now? If you could tell me, I'll go.
Friday, April 2nd, still here.
Okay.
9:54 p.m.
Perfect. I'm going to get you to tell us what you're grateful for. And I'm probably going to wrap this up. I usually don't go more than an hour, but tonight I was really enjoying myself. So
I see that.
Yeah, Bo, I didn't boot you. You were starting to pixelate and you dropped, so I just released you. Please release me, let me go. Right? Okay. So that's what we did. There's interpretive singing occasionally too here. So how did you find out about the broadcast, sir?
Well, I follow Chris everywhere they go except Facebook, because I do not agree to the terms and conditions of Facebook.
Okay, and why is that? That's kind of interesting. I'm going to turn you up a bit. 1 second here and see if I can do that. I've never had you on before. I'm just having a little problems hearing you past my booming mic. Okay, let's try it now.
Right. So I actually read the fine print for almost everything and anything, and unless I deem that I need the service extremely necessary, I just don't use it. And so Facebook has a very draconian rules, as did Periscope, on Twitter. So I'm glad they're gone. I'm glad that Chris and Martin and on a platform that's a little bit less rigid. But I'm generally against forced arbitration provisions in general.
Okay.
So that's my thing with services that force arbitration on people, opt out, or at least have some responsibility to it.
So earlier you were saying that you were grateful for having healthcare, and you can have this operation for the kidney stones. Is that the only thing you're grateful for right now? Is that it?
I'm sure there's more things like like I don't have to worry about housing, and I don't have to
Mhm.
worry about transportation. Thankfully I have an amazing connection. I know it sounds cheesy, but the whole concept of ohana in Hawaii,
Yes.
it's a real thing. It's the whole aloha no hana, and I
Oh,
can't.
okay. Okay,
It's
slow down a bit. Slow down a bit and just unpack that for me if you can and explain to the viewers. So when you mean connection, you're not meaning, like internet connection. You mean connection with your community.
correct, an actual interpersonal connection with people, to the point where they literally adopt you as one of their own. Obviously not legally,
Right.
but the word for this is called hanai. Back in ancient times in Hawaii, when
Mhm.
if you had too many kids already, but some
Yeah.
of your neighbors didn't have enough, they would literally adopt them and raise them as their own. And as it's if you were to look into Hawaiian history, a lot of the royalty was raised that way.
No way. Did you see what I did there? I put a picture up of people connecting. So as you talked about.
Right, I see that. So
Yeah.
it's some people see movies. Obviously, they're a little whitewashed, but the concepts are there. To be honest with you, I really like
Mhm.
the old Hawaii movies by with Elvis in them. Um,
Do you
very
like old
interesting.
do you like old cars? We were talking about this earlier. I don't know how long you've been in the broadcast, but the old Corvettes, and you just don't see them anymore. You might see them in the warmer climates where they don't have salt.
There's very a lot of salt here in Hawaii, but you see cool, you see cars like that everywhere over here. Chevelles and stuff like that. It's just amazing. It's crazy because you see anything from a crazy Bentley SUV to
Mhm.
a very well kept Datsun that looks like you just
No
rolled out of the
way.
factory.
Oh my god, I've
Yes.
not seen a Datsun in oh lord. 20 years. Maybe you're talking like the old boxy
Yep.
Datsuns, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. The old school Nissan Sentra.
Yeah.
You see Daihatsus, which is what the little minivans they drive in Japan, and they're like they drive on the opposite side of obviously, right. You see those here, very much like one of those post office little cars. So there's a lot of we have a big military influence here on islands, and they ship cars in and out. So we got a little bit of everything.
No way.
Yeah, and sadly, sometimes they get deployed and they cannot take the car, and then they just stay here, and then you can get a good old car for good, for a good price.
Ah, okay. That's kind of cool. So, I'm going to basically end the broadcast, which means I'm going to drop you down. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And
I never go online, to be honest with you. I'm more of a watching person. I never broadcast or anything.
yeah. So what
Um,
possessed you to go up today? Did it feel safe? I was like, yeah, this won't get too crazy. Because a lot of times I think people worry that the host will attack them or something. I've
ah,
had that. I've had that. I've got big shoulders though. You see this photo here? What do you think of that?
that's just art. Very complicated art.
Hmm. When you do a broadcast with Bo Adams, it's very similar to this experience.
Oh,
You're
man.
hanging on the edge, wondering where you'll get your footing, but you're enjoying it, and it's a beautiful experience.
Like I said,
Oh,
it's all it's I mean it's what's the right word? It's all perspective too as well. Like like that
yeah,
movie Inception. Like what's up, what's down, what's left, what's right. I mean, it's up to you to interpret what it is.
yeah. I really enjoyed you being here today. Thank you, sir.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah, I hope to see you in the future and maybe actually see the visual in the future as well. Take care.
Like
Well, folks, we've been on now 1 hour, 44 minutes. Wow. And I have to get my beloved up soon, like very soon. And I'm really grateful for all the guests we had this evening. It was fun. I hope you enjoyed the images. If you can, follow me on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, follow Michael Bathurst 63, and you'll be able to watch this program with all the photos easily on your full-size TV on, guess what, YouTube. So you'll be able to see the images better than you're seeing them right now. But I'm hoping everyone enjoyed their evening. I hope you enjoyed the rebroadcast of this. If you can, please support Happs. Please support all the musicians. They are really struggling right now. So if you can give a donation of any kind, sponsor people that have the VIP, that would be absolutely fantastic. I loved my show today with Candy. It was amazing. It was fun. We played a little bit of music. We did some crazy dancing. She played a little drums, and that's what this is all about. So if you feel a little lost right now and you feel like you're not really too sure about your footing and where things are going, just know that there will be someday an end to this craziness. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it could happen in the next 6 months, could be a year. It all depends on the variants, how well we get the vaccines out, how quickly we get the vaccines out. And I want you to know that it's not going to be forever, this craziness. We're just in this strange chapter, and maybe take this time to reflect on your life. Look at this as a hard reset. And every storm, no matter how violent or crazy it is, will sooner or later pass. So enjoy the views. And I hope to see you in the future. Until we meet next time, God bless you. And if you can, support, subscribe, help everyone that you can, especially the musicians. And the other thing, too, if your local restaurants that are just hanging on, maybe take takeout. And if everybody did that, it might be enough money to keep them going. God bless you. See you tomorrow, which is really today. And it's 4:00 here in beautiful Toronto, Canada. Thank you to all the people around the world. I truly appreciate the Happs community, and we are building something here that is truly magnificent. Until next time, stay safe, be grounded, and please follow Bo Adams.